What's up guys, my name is DeadVerse and let's use the DS20 Mirage and BO7 Zombies. The DS20 Mirage has a hidden Underbarrel grenade launcher that allows you to shoot 2 rounds of 20mm grenades. Let's shoot off these spores from the generator so we can get power so we can turn on Pack-A-Punch and get perks. Now let's get this last one that's on top, and then from there what we're going to do is of course turn on power, and now we got everything going. We need to get some points, and so far the grenade launcher seems to be okay, but the good thing is that we have the regular version which allows us to shoot bullets from the weapon. Let's just finish off these zombies with the grenade launcher and of course get these ones that are right here. What we're going to do is distract the zombies with the decoy grenade and then shoot them with our underbarrel grenade launcher. Then from here we're going to switch to our regular version and then shoot the zombies in the head. Of course try to get the body as much as we can, but sometimes it takes a while to get. Now we're going to do is of course finish off the other zombies that are over here. They're just a few of them, but we got them right now. Let's upgrade our weapon to Pack-A-Punch 1 and test it. Let's test out Pack-A-Punch 1, but I'm not really satisfied. The good thing is that we have Frenzy Guard, and what we're going to do is of course use it, and man, it just helps so much with this weapon just because you're able to shoot much quicker in terms of the rounds and also kill the zombies. One of the benefits of the grenade launcher is they can kill multiple zombies, and which makes it so much more viable. Time to get some juggernauts so I can stay alive for as much as possible, and the good thing is I have PhD Plopper for the explosives and then mule kicks so I can get some more grenade rounds, which is good. The grenade launcher for this weapon, the DS20 Mirage, is actually the prestige attachment, and I remember when this first came out I was thinking to myself, I'm like, this is actually pretty useless, it's not really useful at all, and so I waited several months for them to buff it, and they did in certain areas. One of the benefits they gave it is they actually made it shoot much faster than it usually did originally. And I will say I have noticed a difference, however the main problem is this. The damage on this weapon is not as high as you might have thought. However the thing is that what makes it good is that anytime it's insta-kill, as you see right now, it actually kills zombies pretty quickly, but the one thing is that whenever it's not, it actually struggles a little bit with the zombies. One of the benefits is that you could say is that it makes crawlers, which makes it easier for maybe some of the challenges for camos. Let's see how the DS20 Mirage does against these Ravagers, and it actually does pretty decent. I will say one thing is to keep in mind, of course, is that the splash damage actually helps with killing the Ravagers, especially ones that are always paired up together. The best way that I found success with the DS20 Mirage grenade launcher is to use Frenzy Guard, because of course one of the augments makes it so you can shoot rounds for a certain amount of period without having to reload, and I feel like that's the best way to use this weapon and also moving forward. Time to get some critical kills on these zombies, and unfortunately the grenade launcher doesn't really do a good job, but the good thing is that we have the base version which also shoots rounds, and so we're going to use that for this challenge. Now we're going to do of course is get these zombies that are right here and complete this challenge. Let's see what rewards we get, and so far we got double tap, which is going to be good for the base weapon and also the grenade launcher as it shoots much faster. Let's test out double tap our Frenzy Guard, and that is so much better. Literally it does so much difference, especially with this grenade launcher for the zombies. Now the bear is here. Let me throw the Casimir grenade to get these zombies, and then let's shoot the bear. So surprisingly against bears it actually does a decent amount of job. It's able to kill it pretty quickly, and I feel like that's the one thing that this does really good with this grenade launcher is it kills elite enemies. That was pretty surprising, right? But the good thing is that we're going to get some more perks, and of course having speed cola makes it so that we can reload our weapon even much faster than it already does. And then from here we're going to do is of course move around in a small area and just make sure we can get these zombies. I'm getting stuck right here, but let me just get these ones. I ran out of ammo, but the good thing is that now I can use my base version. Now I do have Frenzy Guard, so maybe I'll just use that later on, but first I'm just going to save it. Let me just get these zombies that are right here. They're almost trying to get me. I almost got a corner right there, but luckily we survived, and that's good. Who doesn't like some more Ravagers, huh? I mean, we all do. But the good thing is that from here we're just able to get them pretty quickly, and like I said, this weapon is okay at best. This gun is essentially a 2-in-1, bullets and grenades, and I feel like that's pretty interesting. We have another bear, but the good thing is that with Frenzy Guard, look at that, we're able to eliminate him pretty fast. Now the Ravager was trying to attack him. Oh, I had Brain Rot, that's why. I was just curious, I was like, why is the Ravager attacking him? That's kind of weird. Now the good thing is that we're going to do is just move around and of course kill these zombies. Man, stamina helps a lot with this gun, because you're able to shoot while sprinting, and I just feel like it's so much more beneficial for everyone. Let's get the rest of these zombies, and like I said, this grenade launcher I feel like can be improved a lot, and hopefully they do. Time to upgrade the Pack-A-Punch 2 and let's see how it does. Time to test out Pack-A-Punch 2, and we're actually able to do a little bit more damage. Luckily for us, insta-kill came in clutch because we were able to clear out those zombies, and then we got some more power-ups coming our way, especially those door points and max armor. That's actually not that bad. And I see a nuke right there, but let me just get these ones and then we'll grab the nuke right now. Now that we can grab the nuke, let's go. Let's test out the grenade launcher plus Frenzy Guard against this bear, and look at that, we're able to take him out. And then from here, let's just get the rest of the zombies that are around him. And so far it seems to do okay. I will say that the damage benefit isn't improved as much as I would have wanted, but hey, that's okay because of course we're going to use the original base form, and then from there let's just get these zombies so we can get our power up right now. I'm curious to see if we get any power ups right now, and look at that, we got max ammo coming our way. Let's just get these ones that are right in front of us, and then from there we can get our max ammo. We are in this famous camping spot, and then what we're going to do here is of course use a grenade launcher. I am stuck right here, but the good thing is that we got insta kill right away, of course, as usual. And then we got so many power-ups. I just love the fact that the power-ups are spawning in pretty consistently, and I feel like it just makes it more enjoyable experience to look at. Now we're going to do here is of course get these zombies that are right in front of us. Let me get the other ones, let me get this one, and we got it. Time for some higher elevation kills, and the good thing is that the grenade launcher, if you pair it up with frenzy guard, we're able to kill zombies so effectively. Now what we're going to do here is of course get our reward because we have already completed the challenge, and we got some pretty good stuff. I like it. We aren't done yet because of course we want to eliminate these zombies from this round, and like I said, the best way to use this weapon is I just feel like you're just shooting the zombies, and then whenever you run out of ammo, just use the regular version because that helps to clear them out. Let me just get that power up, and then from here let's just keep on reloading and just making sure that of course I'm always on my toes and constantly moving because of course we don't want to get stuck. Who doesn't love Ravagers? I mean, some of us do, others don't, but I feel like Ravagers honestly are a unique enemy to this game. What makes them quite difficult sometimes is that you can get trapped in corners, which can honestly ruin your games and make it much more harder to go along, but we got it. Let's see what perks we can grab. Okay, I'm going to grab Quick Revive, Death Perception, and of course Wiz T. I just feel like the more perks we grab, the more powerful and stronger we become. Now we're going to do here is of course shoot the rest of the zombies. I do see that nuke right there. Man, that bear is trying to get at me. So feisty. The good thing is that we're able to eliminate him pretty quickly. And like I said, I'm going to save the nuke until I really need it, because sometimes I don't want to grab it because I want to get as many points, or just showing you guys the potential of every weapon. And now we got the nuke. What if you're camping with this weapon? Will you make it out alive? Well, I'm going to show you how effective this weapon is while you're camping. And so far we're able to kill the zombies that are right in front of us, but of course there's always uncertainty. You can easily get trapped. Now we're going to do here is of course shoot the zombies, and like I said, recently I had thrown a Molotov cocktail so I can just get the little crawlers that are right in front of us, and now we got the nuke. Let's go. Insta kill is one of the best power-ups for this gun, just because like I said, it just makes a huge difference, because then you could just deal with the rest of the zombies. And I just feel like sometimes insta kill isn't as needed. However, in this case, because the grenade launcher attachment isn't the best, I feel like it's really necessary and it helps a lot. Anytime a grenade launcher or underbarrel attachment is introduced to this game, I feel like it should be pretty powerful, because of course you're sacrificing a single slot to add a grenade launcher attachment to your weapon, and I feel like it should be really powerful. It shouldn't be one of those things where it's like, oh, not as good as I thought it was. Time for Pack-A-Punch 3 and test it. Will Pack-A-Punch 3 change anything? I'm curious to see if it will, but so far, I mean, it is able to clear out these zombies right in front of us. I'm trying to get that max ammo, but luckily my Wiz T grabs it for me. And then from here we're going to do, of course, is just slide into these zombies and just keep on moving and just making sure we get them. Now we are almost running out of ammo, but the good thing is of course we always have the other version to use. Now I'm going to PhD flopper dive, and then from there we clear out those zombies. Let's throw this Casimir on the floor and let's just deal with the zombies and of course the bear. And the bear doesn't even stand a chance against us. We just got him pretty quickly, and now we're going to get these power-ups and let's keep on going. Sometimes the bear spawns in a little bit more than I wanted. However, in this case it's actually not a problem. We're able to get that bear, and now let's just get these zombies right in front of us. And of course we love them nukes, but the thing is we're going to hold off on them. And of course we got another double points. Let me just grab that, shoot these ones, and then from here the nuke is about to flash out, so let's just get it and let's go. Time to get some hip fire kills during this task, and the grenade launcher actually works surprisingly well for it. I thought I wasn't going to. Let's just continue completing this challenge, and like I said, the good thing is that with this grenade launcher you're able to shoot 2 rounds at the same time with an increased fire rate, projectile speed, and of course reload the magazine much quicker. Now from here what we're going to do is of course spray these zombies pretty quickly, and then from here we're going to get our rewards, and let's see what we get. Hopefully we get something good. And of course we got something great, the Ray Gun Mark II. That's actually pretty nice. Now we're going to do here is of course eliminate the zombies right in front of us. Let's get these ones, and we got our max ammo. Let's go. So many Casimirs equals so much fun, and now we get to eliminate this bear once and for all. Now we're going to do of course is shoot him, and then we got him out of our way. Goodbye bear, see you later, you're so annoying. I wonder what other underbarrel attachments we will see in the future. Could you imagine the many possibilities that Treyarch can come up with? What if we got the flamethrower back, the one that shoots a lot of flames, and then the crossbow attachment which allows us to shoot explosives? That'd be crazy, and I feel like it would make a huge difference on many weapons, especially this one which really needs it desperately. And I just feel like adding so many more underbarrel attachments is going to give more variety and also more usage to any weapon. The way I see it, it's like having more underbarrel grenade launchers allows you to have more customization and also more variety and make every weapon unique. And I just feel like every time we have underbarrel attachments, like I want them to be strong, you know, powerful, something where it's like you know that you really made a difference in this game, and you feel like, hey, it's another way to play this game and also have fun. And I just feel like I hope in the future Treyarch introduces more elements of that. The way I see it is that you invested so much money into this game and you just want to feel like you belong and you're part of this community that's ever growing and also impactful to everything that comes out. That's always the goal that I have. I want to make sure that all of us feel like we're part of something special, and that's why I always try to make sure that every time I showcase something, it's also pretty good. If it's not as good, I always suggest improvements to the weapon, because of course this one is one of the few where it's like, maybe you can use it, maybe you can't. It just depends on how you play and also the way you approach this game. What we're going to do, of course, is get these zombies and we're good. Time to shoot the rest of the zombies that are in our way so we can stay alive for as long as possible. And like I said, the best way to do this is just making sure you slide around and taking advantage of your perks you have at your disposal. And then from here, we're going to do just reload and just making sure that we stay on our feet. And then from here, let's just get a nuke and let's just keep on going, and I like this. Right now we're in the same location as usual, and then we're going to do, of course, is shoot the zombies in the head while using frenzy guard and just making sure we take advantage of its potential. Now we're going to do here is, of course, use our noob tube and then just keep on shooting on the ground, just making sure we can get the zombies and then just making sure that we stay moving. And like I said, so far it's not that bad. Now the good thing is that we have a Casimir grenade, so we could just throw on the floor. Then from here, let's just get these zombies and maybe some power will spawn in. I'm not sure yet. Time to get lower elevation kills, and with having the Casimir grenades, we're able to eliminate the zombies that are right in front of us. Let's finish off the rest of the zombies with the noob tube grenade launcher, and so far we're doing a really great job. We finally got our tier. Now let's just see what we get from our chest. Hopefully it's something great that we're going to use later on. And of course we got Pack-A-Punch 3 crystal. Let's just try defending against these Ravagers. Stop taking my Pack-A-Punch 3 crystal, you Ravagers, you're so crazy. Let's just get this last one off of my Pack-A-Punch 3 crystal, and now I got my max ammo. Time to exfil on Ashwood with a DS20 Mirage, and let's see how we do against the White Bear. So far the grenade launcher is okay, but I feel like it needs a buff overall. So what we're going to do here is get some ammo, and of course shoot his spores so we can try and eliminate him. And of course zombies are going to come at us, so we need to keep in mind of that. To suck in the zombies, we use the Casimirs. Now what we're going to do here is use the Molotovs and then shoot them with the grenade launcher so we can fully eliminate the White Bear. Now what we're going to do here is, of course, exfil like we usually do. And then I have something special for you guys that will be suitable for the regular weapon and of course the grenade launcher. This is the best class setup for the DS20 Mirage Assault Rifle. For the Optic, we're going to use Lethal Tools ELO so we can see the zombies at a greater distance. For the Muzzle, we're going to use the VOS 5.56 Suppressor so we can get more salvage. For the Barrel, we're going to use the 17.1 inch Abdicator barrel so we can get more headshot damage. For the Underbarrel, we're going to use the Mirage Tandem launcher, which allows us to shoot two 20mm burst grenade launchers faster, as well as faster sprint to fire speed, and also reload much quicker. For the magazine, we're going to use the Griffon Reserve Extended 2, which allows us to get 50 rounds in the magazine. For the stock, we're going to use the Assault Division stock, which allows us to get better movement speeds. For the laser, we're going to use the 5MW Lockstep laser so we can hit fire ADS accuracy much better. For the fire mods, we're going to use Bolt Carrier Group, which increases the fire rate for the base weapon. This has been a full breakdown of the DS20 Mirage Assault Rifle and Black Ops 7 Zombies. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.